Hello. This morning I have to move all the cars out of the way because my neighbor gave me the heads up yesterday saying it's probably best if you move all your cars because I'm getting my roof spray cleaned. And so all the cars out of the way, as you can tell. And on top of that, I was thinking maybe it's a good idea to work on the EG. So where are those plates that I got for the exhaust? We're looking for those and I'll start working on that. So as I showed you last time, the idea is to pretty much just chop it and make it fit. I'm just trying to figure out where I want to chop it, and possibly I think I just cut it in half and then work from there. Yeah, cut it in half and work from there, and then most likely I'm gonna have to Dremel this out to make it look nice. That's the goal. But let's go cut it in half and see how we go. Nothing to it. Nice. Cut down the middle. I could have saved it and not did that, but who cares? I've got a spare. Right there. Alright, let's see how it looks. So naturally, one would sit like that. Oh, it'd be like that. Wow. Oh. So pretty much just cut that side, cut this side, and then mend it together. So we've managed to get our two pieces, and whether or not this work, I don't know. This is what happens when I just pull the trigger on things without really thinking it through. So lucky, I'm a pro. I'm a goddamn pro. Alright, so we'll trim up those. Let me just mark it out. That's a pretty tight fit. I like it. I'll let you guys have a look. So basically, once we close it up, actually, it's a little bit hard to do with one hand. Can you guys see? Alright, so basically, we can close it up like that, which is pretty okay to me. So, like I said, the only thing I've got to do is make sure they're level. I'll clean it up, level, and then we'll straighten it out. I just got to mark the points of, in terms of where they join. Too wide or too not wide enough doesn't really matter, because we can fix this. And I've got my trusty old masking tape, just so I can get the initial idea in terms of where it go. Do I tick this together? I'm not too sure. Highly doubt that. But ideally, do something like that. You probably sit really close to it, or do I want to leave a gap? Because it sits high, or have a big gap on the sides like that. Probably close the gap a little bit. Probably keep it like that. But it's not uniform. That's a problem. Unless I reshape it, which I'm not skilled enough. The issue that I have at the moment is damn it. The only issue I have at the moment is I wish this bit was all even across. As you can see, it kind of like tapers off in that area. And because it does that, and I've got a round circle, it kind of looks funny. So it's not the end of the world for me. And I think I'm not going to touch it. But just the observation that something like that is a little bit annoying. So let me tape this on for you guys to get a visual. It's essentially like that. And once I clean it up and get it all lined up and whatnot, I think it should look pretty cool. Or maybe I should flip it around. No, it's the same thing. Looks like the same thing. So hopefully from distance it looks so much better. So that's what we're going for. So I have the TIG welder set up and we should be able to do this. Couple tacks here and there. I've got the gas on. Let me test how much PSI we're on. We're on roughly 20 PSI. Post flow is good. I'm kidding, I don't know what I'm talking about. Alright, let me just line this up. Where is my magnet? I've got my magnet for the ground. And hopefully this has a ground signal. I don't know if I can hold this. Where are my gloves? Let me get my gloves. Alright, I thought I had a brilliant idea that I could use the magnet to hold the two sheets together, but they're stainless, so I can't really do that. I actually have a new torch, but I don't know how to install it because I just don't know how to. So just here with the old setup, I've got a number 8 cup or something. Damn it! Woo! Got hot, real hot. Ooh. I'm probably gonna have to put it into a vise or something, and use some filler rod because that didn't work. If anything, made it like a little crater. Go! Not a water. It's hot. And I don't know, it's been a while and I should be able to pull this off because like I said, it should be something like that. And even that's wrong, but still, I was gonna bang this out and see if I could save it. I was just thinking, there's a very high chance that this is aluminium and not stainless. I don't really know how I can test it because I've got a piece of stainless sheet there and that's super strong, yet these are super flimsy. So I think I probably found the issue. Yeah, so I think that's hot. So I think I solved my issue. Let me get the gloves. Let's give it another crack. And mind you, this is the second piece, so there is no spare piece after this. Couple tacks. Fit up seems okay. Wish me luck, boys. Is it me or aluminium's like 10 times easier? Well, that was easy. It's no good, but we're not here for aesthetics. And look, that's not perfect, but it'll do, especially with some black spray paint. I could grind that down so it's super flush, but what's the point of doing that if you guys can't see my mistakes? So it's going straight on the car as is with some paint. Like that. A little bit wider than I wanted, but it works. It works. So the only other issue now is pretty much getting that lip to follow the curvature of the car. Not a big issue at all. Not a big issue at all, but like I said, it's just one of those things on my mind. So I'll take off the rear bar just so I can, actually maybe I should mark those holes first. I'll mark those holes first. Dremel time. I think I should get a stronger bit. This thing forever. All right, how's that? Now let's just clean it up with my fingers and we are good to go. I think this car's ready to head over to Verda. Let me take it off and paint it, put it back on, and Bob's your uncle. I think I just came up with a good idea. Check this out. So I've done the backing plate for it. So I've used the offcut of the other piece that I screwed up, trying to weld it with stainless. And it's like that. I'm gonna eventually paint these the same color, but so far I think that's pretty good. I'm gonna tighten it down and see if I can bend it around that curve. Button up the car and whatnot as much as I can, and I'm not gonna lie, I kind of feel, I'm not too sure. Tell me what you think. Tell me what you guys think, because I've got one word in my head. I'm not too sure if it's the silver bolts, because before it looked pretty cool, but it's pretty gay. Because I think it's because I had to make the hole that much bigger. It kind of just takes away from it, and I don't know. So that's how I feel at the moment. But you know, just accept how it is. It seems to be an ongoing thing with my cars, just turning out pretty gay. So maybe it's not the car, maybe it's something else. So alright, that's it for today. I can't be bothered.